Hi guys, it's Kaya again. So I started off with the JavaScript videos, and then I realized it's really hard to learn JavaScript if you don't know HTML. So I'm gonna backtrack a little bit, do some HTML tutorials, and then we'll move on to JavaScript, okay? Let's get started. Alright guys, I hope you're ready to get started. Welcome to the HTML5 tutorial. What is HTML? HTML is a markup language for describing web documents. It stands for Hypertext Markup Language, and we're working with version 5. A markup language is a language with a set of markup tags. Each HTML document is described by HTML tags, and your browser uses these tags to determine how to display data. What you need to get started: you're going to need a text editor. I prefer Notepad++. You can download Notepad++ on Notepad or www.notepad-plus-plus.org. I'll put that link in the description window on this video so you guys can download that. You can also use WordPad, but I just prefer Notepad++. You also need a browser. My preference is Google Chrome. You can also choose from Mozilla Firefox and Internet Explorer, but I try to avoid Internet Explorer like the plague whenever I can. Alright, let's talk about tags, elements, and attributes before we get started. Our tags are what build up HTML. We've got your two angle brackets on either side of the tag and your tag name in the middle. Your element is going to be your open tag, your close tag, and whatever's in between that. So this entire command, if you will, is going to be considered your element. And your attributes. All elements have or can have attributes. Basically, you'll be able to provide additional information about the element with an attribute, and they're always going to be specified in the start tag. This body tag we're going to specify the background color with this attribute. Our background color is going to be this mustardy yellow, because that's what FF9900 is. This mustardy, ugly yellow color. Alright, that's enough of that. We're going to open up Notepad++ now. And we're going to start off with saving our document. We always save first. For this video, I'm just going to save in my desktop. You save as whatever you want your document name to be, .html, because that's the only way your browser knows to read this document as an HTML document. So mine is index.html. Yours can be your page.html. It doesn't matter what it is, just as long as it's a .html. Alright, so let's go over our HTML page structure. Doc type's always going to be there. You can copy and paste this from the notes, or you can just type this and keep it somewhere, because you're just going to have to put this in all of your HTML documents. It's basically saying this is an HTML document. Your HTML tags, very important. They say everything that's written between these two tags is HTML code. Read it as such. Your head, that's where you're going to put your title, you're going to put your metadata, you're going to put your scripts. All of that stuff goes in your head. And your body is going to be all of your page content. So let's get started by writing a simple title for our page. We'll call our page sample HT, oops. Page. And then we're going to save it. And you see sample HTML page come up at the tab. These were the ones that I've done on other takes. And let's do a background color. Let's see. Body BG. So this will be an attribute of our body tag. Okay, we'll save it. Now we've got a black background. All right. Oops. Well, we're not going to be able to read our text on a black background. So I'm going to make my background purplish. So let's go with, and I'm going to put a link to a website where you can find all the colors and stuff. But for right now, I'm just going to, I'll put that in the description. For now, I'm just doing something, so let's see. Here we go, got a purple background. Alrighty. So let's put some text in our page. This is going to be your main content. It's going to go in your body. So we'll start off with a paragraph, because our paragraph tag will tell our browser, hey, this is a paragraph. So next time we have another paragraph tag, we'll have a different spacing than we would in our regular text. We'll start off with hey guys, welcome to my page. Save. You got my text. And let's do another line of text. We'll do another paragraph just to see different. Well, just to see what their spacing is like with the paragraph. This is for you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Ha! I'm getting twisted on my words. Alright. Let's refresh. Awesome possum. So now you guys have got like the basics of a web page. I mean, all web pages are written in HTML, so of course there's some JavaScript in there, CSS for style. We'll go into all of that later, but this is the bare bones of all web pages. And I mean, once you know HTML, everything else is easy. So I hope you guys enjoyed making your first web page. Stand by for the next tutorial. It'll probably be in the next couple of days or so that I post another video. But until then, just play with your Notepad++, play with your website, put different text in there. You can change the background color. You can change the title of the page. Look at some of the links that I put in my description tab right down here, and just look at some of those and see what you can play with, and then we'll take the next step next video. Alright guys, until next time. Oh, also, if you have any questions, concerns, or any kind of feedback that you would like to give, go on ahead and leave a comment. No problem. I'll definitely respond to you, and I'll also leave my contact information, like my email or whatever. So if you have any questions about anything, you can always just call me, or not call me, email me. Alright guys.